Bam, what's going on? What is up, everyone? I'm not late. Am I late? Fuck, I'm late and gay. What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the show. We're going to get into some trouble today. um, oh yeah, before we begin, hold up. All right, I need it before we begin. Yeah, we're going to get into a lot of trouble. I think today. I'm going to dissect and analyze and take a look at this recent stream that we saw on Stimulated Cynics channel, and that has been EFAP'd a lot. That has been doing the rounds, and so I'm going to comment on that. But before I get into that, number one, I got to do my my little intro, and then number two, I got to ask you guys for something, please. All right, so yeah, welcome to the Ominus show, the show that talks about comics, comics gate stuff, pop culture stuff, anything that just tickles our fancy that we find interesting, that I find interesting, that I see on the interwebs out there. It's pretty much like what I do is I take a look at stuff on the internet and I tell you guys, hey guys, take a look at this, check it out. That's pretty much what we do here at the show. And so today we're going to continue doing that, and I am your host. My name is Elliot Rodriguez. You can see my name right here. And I am a South American comic book artist. I'm a Comics Gate artist. I draw a lot of cool shit for Comics Gate. Speaking of which, I'm working on something Comics Gate related, but maybe I'll show you guys later. And I am reporting to you live from South America and Peru. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I hope you guys are enjoying. I hope you guys enjoyed your Thanksgiving. My Christmas tree is up. I don't know if you guys noticed any changes with the background, the minimal background changes that I had, but I put the tree up. And yeah, all right. So we're going to get into it in just a moment. But first, what I would like to share with you guys is what I have going on right here on my banner. Now, if you take a look at the top of the comments. There's a pinned comment in the chat. Oh shit! And the pinned link in the chat, the link that's pinned in the chat, will take you to this website. Hey, all right, and it's my PayPal. And yeah, I want to try this out. I want to run this by you guys. I don't know what you guys think, but I have the full intention of streaming all next year. I'm going to be drawing my comic, and I have the full intention of streaming all next year, and then until as long as I can make this continue happening. And I've never in all my time thought or considered paying for StreamYard because it is super expensive. And I was like, I'll make it work. I'll manage it without having to dish out some money. But I'm noticing here on StreamYard on the website that there's like a really good deal that's like 50% off, like half off on getting the StreamYard, on paying for the StreamYard subscription and stuff for one whole year. And I was really considering getting it. But I'm not gonna lie, because I could pay for it right now, but I want to be really stingy with my money because my money, I want it to go to the comic. I have a little bit of money and I want to get a few pages colored. For example, page 1 and page 2 of the book is already colored, so I want to make progress with that next year, so that my funding goal for my book isn't too big. And so I would ask you guys in the chat kindly if you guys are willing to donate, collaborate, contribute. With sprucing up the channel, getting rid of this funky old StreamYard logo right here. Being able to get some cool, like a cool background. Wait, let's see. Trying to figure out what all I can do here. Like trying to get like a cool background here, trying to get things looking nice. And so yeah, so if you guys are interested in that, then the link is right here. It's pinned in the top of the chat, and it's right here. So if you guys would like to make a donation, I would really appreciate it. My goal is $100. With $100, then I know that you guys are committed. Then I will also be committed, and then together we will make this a better show. I think if I pay for StreamYard, I also unlock this thing so I don't look too fuzzy. I don't know, but yeah. So I'm just throwing that out there. You guys don't have to pay for anything. Obviously, no, you guys don't have to. But if you guys would consider it, I would highly appreciate it. And yeah, so yeah, it's right here, PayPal link. We'll take you to the PayPal thing. Will take you. I haven't set up my Ko-fi yet, so this is what I got. I'm drawing pages. No, I'm not. I'm drawing pages. I'm drawing comic book pages right now for Ominus, so I'm super busy doing that. And yeah, perspective is a bitch. Perspective is a bitch. All right, cool. So without further ado, we're going to get into it. The thumbnail is well, yeah, gives it away as to what we're going to talk about today. Today's the bonus track for this ongoing feud between Liam Frog Tony versus the CG Church Boys. And I wasn't going to mention this because if you take a look at at my recent videos, my recent channels, if you take a look at all this stuff, then you'll see that I've covered this whole like Liam saga type thing on the channel. Starting with the whole Dr. Doom debacle thing situation. No, so I've got Ominus Show 59, Ominus Show 58, 57. Like I'm covering like the unfolding of events as they've happened. No, so we got the Doom situation, then we got that River video, and then the last bit of news was that Vaughn was out of CG Kings. Liam was out of CG Kings. Katie was out of CG Kings. A whole mess happened, and now we got a bonus track because something that I didn't think would happen happened. You know, so I didn't know that there was that EVS was going to pop up on Cynic's show, but he did, and man. I've been saying this. If you guys have been watching this, man, I've been saying this for a while. Like, because I don't know exactly what all this situation is with the back and forth feuding with Liam Frog Tony and Cynic. I don't know what it is. Like, I haven't dug too deep into it. I have dug a little bit deeper into it just watching this stream, and yeah, this show in particular like revealed a lot because my question the last 2-3 weeks has been like, why are they doing this? Like, why is CG Church, Cynic, and these guys, why are they attacking Liam? Like, what benefit is there in it for them to attack Liam? What set it off? And when is it going to stop? Like, what can we expect in regards for like them stopping? Like, what would it take? And so a lot of that we see here on the show, and yeah, it's great. Now, before I show that though, hold on. Before I show that, I do want to say something about Ethan. Ethan is a master troll. Ethan has been doing this YouTube stuff for years. He's been arguing nonstop with every single detractor, every single foe, enemy, friend turned foe, enemy for years. So this guy is a guy who's got experience in years of this back and forth stuff under his belt. And it was really fascinating to see the video because in the video, you can see his entire experience on display in that live stream. And he got on the show and he just went to town on everybody. Like it didn't look favorable at all for the CG Church guys at all. And it was funny. It was great. Yeah, and he was poking the bear, getting information from them, and it was very revealing and nothing at all. It didn't leave them on good terms at all. So we'll take a look at that because I found that completely fascinating, and yeah. So just before we take a look at that, I want to show you guys just a few things, because let's see who EVS is in reference to that. No, so I got because EVS has been in all kinds of shit before, and hold on. And he's no stranger to this kind of shit. No, he's done this shit all kinds of times, and it's really fascinating to see how he operates. No, so when he asks for the link to your show, and then you think that he may not have any good things to say, I would recommend you not let him on. But yeah, I was looking specifically. One thing that comes to mind is this recent situation with not recent, but one of the most recent ones with Mark Brooks. I don't know if you guys remember that way back in the day. That whole situation with Mark Brooks, that guy's a freaking asshole. but yeah, Well Read Comics did this situation where he had Mark on the show, and then he let Ethan on the show. And man, they were just going at it. They were just like yelling at each other. Mark Brooks threatened Ethan and Shane and John and everybody from going to the convention. And it was massively entertaining also. It was crazy. Mark Brooks was completely unhinged. So let's take a look at some of that.
I don't know enough about Mark. Like I said, I tried to get him.
Wait, this is EFAPT from Nerdette's channel. So we might have to omit some of her commentary on this.
I don't like it.
I don't like yours.
I don't give a shit. That's fine. I don't give a shit. That's fine.
Shiny and weird. You don't have no sense.
Dude, I don't care. I don't.
Oh, imagine that. John Delarose jumping off in the comics playing identity politics. Such a fucking idiot.
Everybody hates John and JDA.
Robert, thank you.
Come on.
Calling all dudes
bigger than him. Let's see what happens, how he feels when I turn this back on him.
Yeah, I saw you say that. I was like, what is he saying that for?
Yeah, dude, that's why. And you know why. Don't play dumb. Again, stupid or liar. Be a stupid or liar. I'm going to decide.
That's the question I'd like to ask
I
you.
know the
Are
truth.
you lying or are you
and
stupid?
You know the truth.
Mark,
no,
I have zero ghost
and I know the truth. So you wanted to keep.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I mean, obviously, Mark can't prove that, and neither can Ethan. Did not see that.
There is no proof of that.
Yes, there is.
No proof of that because it just
there are screen grabs. There are screen grabs and conversations that you had with him.
The screen grabs are manipulating you.
You saw proof.
Campaign, I never did. There's no evidence that I did.
You're gonna lie.
If I did, they'd still be under my control.
You're gonna lie. You're gonna lie. You're gonna sit here and lie and say all this stuff. Everyone knows you're lying. So here's the deal. I'm not.
I didn't know why you were angry. Now I know why you're angry.
This video
was created by AI. With AI.
AI is taking over the world, guys. Fuck. I don't want to put AI on the show. I'm sorry, guys. Let's continue watching.
Mark.
Oh, come on. I don't want to hear you. There's no
woman in my life. Mark, I don't need another woman in my life, Mark. I got a woman in my life. I don't need another one.
Oh my God. 2 grown-ass men going, I have a woman in my life. Fight me. But they would, I mean, if you show the receipts. Thank you, Cadmus. A bish. Because
oh, come on. I don't want to hear
me now. Mark, you're as big as me now.
Yeah, I am. I'm bigger than you, dude.
Yeah, I agree.
I am.
That. Oh, shut up. Oh, well, my God.
Physically, that's not possible.
You're not crazy, Ethan. Mark, just leave everybody alone. Nobody wants to interact with you. Dude, nobody wants to hear what you have to say. Nobody wants your comic book covers. Nobody wants your opinion. Nobody cares. No, we're not fans.
No one cares about you, dude.
Well, Comicsgate does. Okay, so we're not fans of you, and you're not fans of me. So just walk away and just leave people alone. Just leave Gabe El-Taib alone. Just leave.
The thing is they live.
He was batting for Gabe, man, back in those days. Crazy.
Supports people.
I don't want to EFAP Nerdette stream, but I can't find this stream without this. So I'm really sorry about that, guys.
Well, then why are they talking about me?
You don't believe
he's not wrong.
Come on. Silence.
He used to be a decent content creator back when he had like
silence.
50, dude. I'm
I'm 50.
My age.
Okay, so I thought Mark was younger, but they're the same age.
I make fun of you, and I will probably continue to make fun of you when you do.
But as long as I don't see you in front of me, you're the pussy. You're the pussy.
Ah, come on. Fucking hey. But I think you guys get the idea, no? Like Ethan's been around. He knows what the hell he's doing. He's been arguing with people, and he knows how to handle that. Here's another throwback to when Donnie Cates called him.
Comments in the past.
This was hilarious. Hey, you guys remember this shit? Hold on, let's play this. Let me know if you guys can hear this. Hold on. Play. Wait.
Hi to anyone who supports.
Called him.
And then you put me on blast.
This was hilarious.
I'd like to have a conversation with you.
Sent.
Don't send him the link.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message.
Oh, now he's doing it to me.
148. I had to do a Miller song there. Oh!
Come on.
Yeah, it's in demand, but the campaign
I really
right now. Like people are featuring Cyberfrog number
All
one.
right, here it goes.
Awesome.
Got another backer on that. Here he is again. All right, hold on.
Donnie Cates is calling.
Hey, Donnie Cates.
Ethan, how you doing, pal?
Good. I'm live right now. Like people can hear you, so I'm warning you of that right now. Like I'm actually doing a live stream right now. You want to say hi to Comicsgate?
Hey, Comicsgate.
Well, I would prefer if you and I could have a private conversation. I really would.
No.
Well, I
Hail
can't. 'Cause I'm
Comicsgate.
having a very public conversation. But if you want to say hi, Comicsgate, they could hear you right now, and they'd be very happy. 2,000 people.
Well, I'd like to have a conversation with you.
They get Donnie. Okay, all right, Donnie. I'll call you a little bit later. All right.
No, you understand. This is just, hey, look, I'm not bothered by it. It's just that you kind of sprung it on me, is all.
Just say hi, Comicsgate. These are fans, Donnie. These are people that buy your book. Say hi, Comicsgate.
Hey to the show.
Well,
Why wouldn't you do that?
I got nothing but love for people who want to support good and honest comics. I'll say that.
Then you love Comicsgate. Then you love Comicsgate.
You love Comicsgate. That's what Comicsgate is. We can have a private conversation later, but right now I'm in the middle of a big live stream. I will call you tomorrow.
All right. Well, you know what? Okay, that's fine, man. I mean, you know, when you and I.
Yeah, and that continues. No, I don't have a lot of time, but that continues. So you guys get an idea of who Ethan is. No, and so and then he came on this show. So this is around the mark where the show starts. I'm going to play a few things. I'm not going to play the whole thing because it's an hour long. I'm not going to EFAP the whole thing, but there are certain tidbits that I found completely interesting. So we'll take a look at that. And yeah, before we do, I'm going to say hello to the people in the chat. Ghost of Palomino, what's going on, man? Good to see you. Ripper Bros. If I could get to that today, that would be great to talk about. A moral fat 40 ounce. What's up, man? Ugh. I think you're an admirer of CG shirts. I'm sorry, but that's all good, man. I have no I don't know. If they become full anti-CG, then obviously I'm not gonna promote them or anything like that. No, but let's hope they don't get there because I feel like they're like a push, like one push away from becoming anti-CG. Yeah, anti-CG grip by embarrassing EVS. LOL. Oh, hey, what's going on, Scribe? What's going on, Frog Tony? Thanks for stopping by the show. Great to see you. What's going on, Ghost? Scribe, what's going on, man? I see one of the troops is already here to cry in the chat. No. If it's about Immoral, he's a regular on the show. He hangs out. My sister's here. What's going on, Thebe? Great to see you. The Great Potata is here. What's going on? I am late and gay. Sweet. Frog Tony. Scribe, Hell Ghost. Who is Ugo? That's me. That's my first name. My first name is Ugo. My second name is Elliot. Elliot's more American. I don't want to put Ugo Rodriguez out there. No, you guys may not know. The Great Potato says, not enough lights and the sort of decorations on that tree. Where is your train? Man, did you not hear the intro to my show? To the show, I'm reporting to you live from the third world. I'm in South America. I ain't got time for trains. I barely got enough for gifts. No, I mean, I think one day I may get a train. I don't know. But I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know. It would be great. It would be nice if I had a tree, but I don't know if I could get a tree like that. But, I'm sorry, a train. I don't think if I can get a train like that, but we'll see what happens. What's up, O'Reilly in it? Great to see you, man. Yeah, I'm sorry for mistaking you earlier. What's up, Pike Bishop? New to the chat. Katie did what's going on. Great to see you, Katie. Yeah, hit that like and subscribe button, please. Mashed Ramen, what's going on? Or did you hear about ramen toys? That was funny. Hail everybody. E is hilarious. Hell yeah. Ethan is better at trolling than most of his trolls. He sure is. He sure is. The church troll held their ground to me. Yeah, we'll listen to it. We'll listen to it. Katie this says, I don't believe they are anti. Yes, do they have problems that are very different from most people? Yes, but that doesn't make them anti. Anti is Raptor and War Campaign, but they got War Campaign people in their chat. I mean, so I don't know what you could do with that. Yeah, like Matt Barr, Mike Wheeler in their chat. Like, what is that? Matt Barr is in their chat, Katie, and he's doubling down on this whole dog fucker thing. I was like, geez. And they're in the chat. Mike Wheeler's in the chat. Vicky, I think sometimes is in the chat. I should start tracing. What's wild? Oh no. Everybody loves JD Gay. Don't forget to hit the like button. Hard art was man, I caught the beginning of that. I got to catch the rest of that. So yeah, you need a Ko-Fi. Your PayPal can be connected to it. Elliot, sweet. Leave Gabe alone. Yeah, a lot of stuff. I can't find that stream, but a lot of stuff is out there. What's up, Base? Great to see you. I'll be making new people say hi, Comics Gate when they come on to promote. Yeah, they got to, man. That's how. That's how you know. Hi, Comics Gate. Also, hell, what's up, guys? Play the part where EBS says, hell, that was hilarious. That was trolling, top-notch trolling, man. I think people forget that Ethan has been navigating snakes for a long time. People who are much smarter. Yes. What's up, Subjugates Comics? Subjugate Church. Church guys are cool. Just different opinions. Not everybody has to agree. Yeah. Don't mess with Ace. I just tweeted the show out. Thank you very much, guys. Kid, Vermin, what's going on? I hope you're having a great summer down there. Yes. You guys are enjoying wintertime, and we're kicking it summertime over here. So we got to put these trees up here in the middle of summertime. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine like unwrapping your gift and then looking outside? It's hot, sunny outside. It's crazy. It's a welcoming group. Well, he has a head wound. Now I haven't banned Vicky yet. I don't mind different opinions, but if they cross the line, they're out. Yeah, that's true. No. I still don't know what War Campaign is. Is it a Karen Club? War Campaign is a group of people that were super CG until they weren't, and then they fell out, and then now their whole thing is destroy Comics Gate, and there's no other way about it. That's what they do. It's easy to identify them because they have on X they have a little thing that says WC on it, so they identify themselves. There's also this thing going around, or this urban myth, that to be part of War Campaign, you have to show the leader. I think is Pan. You got to show him. You got to send dick pics. I think somebody actually did send a dick pic. It's fucking gay as fuck. Mr. Yo no fui. Hey, si fuiste. I saw you, man. I disavowed that last video you did with the church. Why you got to put Roman Catholic stuff in there, man? Put Presbyterian church. Or I don't know, a non-denomination, put Mormon church in there. Why is everybody always messing with the Catholic Church? Jeez. Mike Wheeler and crew are in their information sources, and they are anti. There's no question. What's up, Liam? What's going on? Great to see you, man. All right, let's get into this because I don't want to deviate too much. Instant block. Yeah, what's going on, Mr. Carlos? What's up? Hail to you guys. All right, let's listen. So this is when he comes on.
Whoa, Ruby! Man. Gotta pull it up first, you dumbass.
Pull it up. We got an orange koala. Let everyone know.
That makes it worse. You know,
$20. Thank you so much, bro. Really appreciate it. He said, "I'm disturbed by the fact that Bond revealed Ethan's true reason for liking Liam. For liking Liam in their conversation a few weeks ago. Ethan's father approves of making Liam's family happy. This looks like reciprocation.
That's nice.
Very interesting.
I'll be like, fuck you, Dad. Liam sucks.
The bashing is continuing, man. Jeez.
I do remember.
Thank you so much, June Wong. I appreciate that.
I do
the
remember.
$20.
I do remember Ethan's father making a statement about Liam family when Ethan got.
No, you know, if we don't do the next one, fucking day. I disavow from the beginning. I disavow. Hey, Mr. If you can tell me in the chat, are you really are you from Mexico? Are you Hispanic? Because I wrote to you in Spanish, but I don't know if you responded. I don't know. Let me know. This is still going, but
that's all you should have said.
Ethan
Back in those days.
Super
right,
chat that shut up, faggot. Okay,
Right.
doing my show.
All right, here we go.
Oh, look at that. You ain't
That's
got no 3
Dr.
minutes.
Faggot
He's
to
here
you.
right now.
Cinnamon cooked out.
All right, there he is.
Damn, Ethan Van Sciver.
Oh yeah, guys, welcome.
Yeah, Ethan said that on the last trash cast. Ethan Van Skyber. Ruby King just did that. Ruby King just did that fucking thing. It's like all these red flags are popping up everywhere. Like, guys, no, stop, control yourselves. Don't stop fucking do that. Don't do that shit. Well, let's listen.
Katie did back to Comics Cage.
Are you serious? I'm gonna have to kick you from the chat, man. Oh, mira. I'm Peruvian. I don't know if you've noticed that. I'm Peruvian. And yeah, peace and love to you, Mr. Yonafui. Pero si sé que fuiste, nigga. I saw you. No, it's all peace and love, man. And let me know what you think about that Chile Peru beef, if you know about that. Let me know what you think.
He's gonna cover that news. Why are you scooping me?
She is back in the room along with just about
He's a
everybody
terrorist.
except for Vaughn.
Well, how do we
is back except for Vaughn Klaus.
All right, how do we
Fuck
get
Vaughn
Vaughn
Klaus.
back in the room?
Yeah,
Vaughn Klaus.
We gotta get.
How do we get Vaughn back in the room? He's the homie. You know he's a great artist.
All I got to do is get Dick Masterson's people to tell Liam Gray, thank you for not killing yourself. And he's back in the room too, guys. It's inevitable.
What does Vaughn have to do with that?
Get ready, guys.
Ethan, when he comes onto these streams where he suspects that he's going to entangle himself with detractors or people that are anti, he comes out hot. And he comes out, all right, guys, Katie did well back in. No, he does that. He came in hot and just starts rattling everybody from out of their and he did that. And he's poking at them right now to see the reaction, see what the energy in the room is like. No, so check it out.
Guys, oh my God, start inflating some rowboats for the tears that you guys are going to be crying. It is going to flood the internet.
Wait, who's going to be crying? Nobody cares.
Everybody here.
Nobody cares. Ethan, nobody cares about whether Liam is in Kings or not.
Yeah, I really don't. I didn't want him out of Kings.
Okay, so
and I've had my tear ducts.
No, hold on one second. Snowman, everybody be quiet. Give me a second, Ethan. We never wanted him out of Kings. We never wanted him out of CG.
Oh, you want?
In fact, when you gave me that offer as a joke, I said, not him. I don't want him out of anything. But you could cast Frog Tony into the corn.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
No,
all I've ever said to Liam was shut the fuck up talking about me every goddamn day. And then do better, man. I'm backing Dino King 2. Let me know when it's out.
Dino King 2 is going to be awesome.
It's going to be fantastic, I'm sure. As long as he does like he did on Dino King 1. I reviewed Dino King 1, gave it a 7.5. I just want the guy
not bad, dude.
to stop shit talking me and to do his work, do what he's got to do.
Well, listen, thank you guys. So that's 8 votes here from you guys for the return of Liam Gray.
Well, I don't know.
How many people in the chat really believe that if Liam stops talking shit, as Cynic says, if he stops talking shit, how many people in the chat really believe that they're going to stop talking shit? Yeah, that is true, man. Yeah, it's gonna be Comics Gato, Comics Reja. The fucking name. But yeah, I mean, Liam's in the chat. Liam, what do you think? Would you stop talking shit if that's what it takes for them to because they mentioned that you got a cease and desist, like a feud, what's it called? Like a peace treaty with DG. No, so is it possible to do that, to get that with Cynic also? Like, if you stop, will they stop? Can we hold them accountable to stop it if you stop? No? Let me know what you think. Let's continue listening.
Not me. Not me. Not me at all.
I'm counting 8 votes.
No,
yes.
not me.
I'm a
Got
huge
7.
fan of Liam Gray.
Knew it.
Oh no, not me.
Great news.
I'm like, keep
The internet.
Wait, who's going to be crying? Nobody cares.
Everybody here. Probably.
Nobody.
I'm backing it up because there's a part where he says, "Let's get Liam Gray back on the show," and then they reveal themselves to say, "No, we don't want that." So let's listen to that.
Ethan, nobody cares about whether Liam is in Kings or not.
Yeah, I really don't.
Okay.
I didn't want him out of
bad.
Kings.
Okay, so
And I've had my tear
No,
ducts.
no, hold on one second. It's not,
Nobody cares, right? Okay, so I got 8 votes to get Liam back on.
no, man,
Right.
everybody be quiet. Give me a second, Ethan. We never wanted him out of Kings. We never wanted him out of CG.
Oh, you
Matter
want?
of fact, when you gave me that offer as a joke, I said, not him. I don't want him out of anything. But you could cast Frog Tony into the corn.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
not
I don't. All I've ever said to Liam was, "Shut the fuck up talking about me every goddamn day, and then do better, man. I'm backing Dino King 2. Let me know when it's out.
Dino King 2 is going to be awesome.
It's
guys.
going to
Get
be
ready.
fantastic, I'm sure. As long as
awesome.
he does like he did on Dino King 1. I reviewed Dino King 1, gave it a 7.5. I just want
That's
the guy
not bad, dude.
to stop
That is
shit
not
talking
bad.
me and to do his work, do what he's got
Okay,
to do.
well, listen. Thank you guys. So that's 8 votes here from you guys for the return of Liam Gray.
Well, I don't know.
No, not me. Not me. Not me at all.
8. I'm counting 8 votes.
No,
yes.
not me.
I'm a
Got
huge
7.
fan of Liam Gray.
Knew it.
Samurai Swords Snowman says, "No, not me. I don't want it back." Ruby King says, "We want him out." And then Fuse Ben.
Oh no, not me.
Great news.
I'm like, keep that orange koala out of here. You don't need him.
You do what you want to with Liam. It don't bother me none. I mean, I don't hate the guy. I just want him to shut the fuck up. That's all.
He's not going to shut the fuck up.
I know. Hold on. That's
But that's not true. He's not
yeah,
talking
me-
about DG.
me and Liam came to a ceasefire about a week before the River video. So
Yeah. And I've been trying to offer a ceasefire to him for a while now. And then
That's
Frog
great,
Tony
guys.
got in the way.
Yeah, Frog Tony.
Oh,
Ethan,
so this
do
is
you
all
love
Frog
black
Tony's
people?
fault?
It's
Yeah.
Frog
Yes.
Tony's fault.
Yeah.
So if it wasn't for Frog Tony, you guys would be pro Liam Gray.
Yes, 100%.
Yes, we will be
100.
No.
Yes.
1,000%.
Yeah, 100%.
All right, hold on a second. People are telling me my mic's too low.
It's fine. Don't listen to them.
You
But
do
you
this
know who I
show?
am, though.
I mean, I know your name. Like, I know that you're too low.
It's fine. Don't listen to them.
No, I'm
Your
gonna
mic's
listen to
fine.
them.
Here comes a spanking for Cynic. Let's check it out.
Trust them. I gotta. Yeah, it is too low. It is too low.
Jesus Christ, bro.
Better now. I like it now.
Yes.
People were talking over me. It's because my mic was too low.
There we go.
Good point. Good point, man.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, there we go.
So what is the
All right.
problem? For real, you guys are mad. Are you guys mad that Von Klaus is out? Like, what's
Yeah, I
the-
like Von Klaus, man.
Yeah.
I didn't like that he got thrown under the bus for well, me and you had a conversation on Twitter that he was trying to keep your room and things respectful because him and Liam can't get along. And then you have a conversation with him and say, "Hey man, I need you to start showing up on the show." And when he thinks he can do it without causing an issue or drama on a professional show, he does, and then he gets punished for it because you thought he was running a victory lap.
All it took was Liam killing himself for Von.
Now, that information that Cynic's saying about Vaughn is that he's speaking in favor, like he's speaking in place of Vaughn, like he's speaking as if he were Vaughn. No, like I don't like he says that Vaughn didn't go on CG King so that not to create any discord between him and Liam being on the show at the same time. But as far as I know, as far as I've seen in the last few streams, I've never seen in any stream or any tweet Vaughn saying, "Hey guys, I'm not going to be on Kings because I want to keep the show professional. I don't want to have any entanglements with Liam." I've never seen anything like that. So how do they know? How does Cynic know that that's what his intention is? And if that were really his intention, why didn't Vaughn come out and say it himself? Like, why are these guys speaking for Vaughn as if they are Vaughn while Vaughn is completely silent about the whole situation? No, so that's really sus. That's really sus. Like what and then the whole thing here is like, why are you guys so energetic about trying to get Vaughn back on? If no, what's behind all this energy? No, because they're really adamant about getting Vaughn back on the show. And if you ask me, how do you figure? Cynic like 3-4 times in this stream says, "Okay, Ethan, all right, man. What do we do to get Vaughn back on? What do we do to Vaughn?" No. And then at the end of this part, or at the end of the show, when he figures that there's no hope for him getting back on. All right, how do we not villainize him? Is what he says. So that's really that's plain sight right here. No, so what is behind that? There's something behind that, and I would like to know what it is, and I would like there's more to this, but let's continue. Listen.
On to be able to be on the show. I really.
But that's not why he did it, though. It was just him not being on the show.
How does he know that that's not why he did that? Like if Vaughn's on the show, he's running his victory lap, as Ethan says, and Cynic is like, "No, that's not why he did that." How does he know that? How does he know that information to speak for Vaughn if he's not there? It leads me to believe that there's a proximity, a closeness with Vaughn and Cynic more than what they led on to believe. No, so that is really sus. No,
yes, it is.
No, it's not. I'm telling you. I think
why wasn't he on the next?
I think you're assuming things.
Why
I don't
wasn't
think
he on last week?
I don't think he was home. I don't think he was home.
Wasn't home. He also has things he does on Mondays with his family.
Yeah. Well, then what's the
prior
point?
engagement?
I guess
he's got things that he does on Monday with his family. How does he know that? How does he know that? And if that were the reason why Vaughn isn't on the show, how come Vaughn doesn't express that? How come he doesn't say that? How come he doesn't say, "Hey, Ethan, I would love to be on the show, but I can't. I got things to do on Monday." How come he doesn't express that? Because as far as we know, there has been no indications of that. So how can you take something that no one knows about and throw that out there as evidence that he's in the good? Now, how does that work? No, it doesn't land. It doesn't bold. It's not going to stick. So that's really weird.
That's like it wouldn't work out anyway. So it's very sad.
Yeah, I swear to God, Ethan.
I guess it just wouldn't work out.
I tried to tell you. I know you don't like when I disagree with you via super chat.
I can't stand it, especially not you. Jeez.
Yeah. What about Ethan? What about me?
Oh yeah, Katie says I like Vaughn. So does that make me anti? No, it's ridiculous. No, it doesn't. But I mean, Vaughn is, at least at the beginning of the stream, he's doing the exact same actions. He's going by the exact same playbook as the antis before him. Richard and Bree, Yellow Flash, PTP, all these other guys. No, PTP. My company is not Commons Gate. I'm Commons Gate, but my company is not Commons Gate. Yellow Flash, when he left, he nuked the CG community tab. He didn't have no reason to do that. And so now Vaughn, like this whole tweet that he did. Let me see if I can bring that up also, because I want to talk with. I want to talk and not just talk out of my ass. Like, I mean, this is I want to show you guys what I'm referring to. So let me now I do got to give credit to Vaughn. Because at the very beginning, at the outbreak of this whole situation, it looked like Vaughn was going down that anti-CG path. Thankfully, though, he hasn't, since like the first few remarks, he hasn't been doubling down on like leaving quietly and all I wanted to do was he hasn't. So luckily that hasn't been the case. No, but let me see. Let me bring this up. But this post right here, it's a red flag, like a massive red flag. Anybody doing this, it automatically should raise red flags. There's no reason to do that. Says nothing but love for the fans and blah, 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 blah. But sadly, I'm done. And it'll be a harder road ahead. Blah, blah, blah. Take care. Don't forget the fun time we had. Come along. Psycho killer thing. Like, there's no need to announce that. There's no need to announce that that whole thing at all. There's no need. And so when you see that, it's like, fuck. Okay, so Vaughn is doing the same thing that these other guys did. What else is going to happen? And then I told him that. No, he says he feels like he can't grow as an artist here. So he's done being framed as a bully, standing over. No, so he's done with all this. Great, he's done. No, it sucks to hear that, and I hope everything goes well with him, though. But he's done. He can't grow artistically in CG. He's done. No, so that's what we see there. And then let's see if I can bring this post. And then he starts coming out with these posts like this. No, when you lie to cover for liars, you become just like them. Someone I can't take seriously. If you're done with the lies, I'm your man. This will be my goal going forward. He says, are you done virtue signaling? Just telling my plans. No, you're not just telling your plans. You're also jabbing at, I'm assuming, what would be EVS along the way. No, so that's not me. That's another red flag. Like, hey, what the heck is, when you're on your way out, there's no need to bash people on the way out. There's no need. So he did that. And so doing that is like raising these flags. Like, hey, what the hell just happened? And you got this other comment. You got this other comment here. He's like, yeah, he saw it that way, referring to Ethan. I think EVS saw it. Yeah, he saw it that way because his brain is internet addled, and to him, everything has to have an angle and can't just be goodwill. Like me, Carrie worries constantly about Liam Gray's feelings. It's a bad take from Ethan, but that happens a lot these days. So we see CG in general sees these comments and it's like, oh man, not Vaughn. No, I like Vaughn too, but what can we do if he's making this stance clear? He says, no, I don't want to participate with any of this. I'm out. That fuck you, but I'm out. No, so if he's doing that, what are we left to do? So I mean, that's these red flags start popping up. I was like, man, crap. And Ethan sees that and he brings that stuff out, on the show. So yeah, let's continue listening. It doesn't make you anti-CG at all, because and luckily, since those few comments, Vaughn hasn't said anything else. He's been completely quiet. And I think that's the best thing to do. Even if someone from CG were to say, hey, Vaughn, what the heck is going on? Or even if someone tries to poke him, I think if Vaughn keeps a cool head and just says nothing, or at least just continues promoting his book and not making any unnecessary comments, I think he's going to do just fine. No, I think he's going to do just fine. I always like to bring this case, this example forward with Irene's the Fiendish girl. She left and she hasn't said a single freaking thing about CG since she's left, and so that's great. No, so I mean that's the way to leave. And there's a bunch of creators. Aardvark, he's gone from CG. He didn't say anything. Eddie Winkler, I don't know if you guys remember Eddie Winkler. He's out of CG. I have not seen him interact with anything in a long ass time, and he's out. I'm assuming he's out. So because he hasn't done anything. And these people, Cal Jameson is like I haven't seen Cal Jameson in a long ass time around these parts. And so these creators, they fade into the darkness, and then that's it. No, they don't. Jimmy Reyes hasn't said anything. Rob Hunter hasn't said anything. So they just faded into the abyss, and then that's the best way to leave. Obviously you don't want to leave with any kind of debts. Like me, Rob Hunter left and then screwed over a bunch of people with 30 G's in his pocket. I mean, that's fucked up. Jimmy Reyes, I appreciate that he turned to God. But to use that as a shield for not fulfilling your responsibilities, that doesn't look good at all. And so, I mean, that's that situation with Jimmy, but he's gone. I think he's not doing anything, and so that's the best way to leave. The best way to leave is that. So if I ever leave, I'm never going to leave CG. I'm gonna be here until I finish my book, and then after that, what do I do after that? I don't know. Like I should probably just do cover art. Maybe by the time I finish my book, I might get a nicer gig. Maybe I can get a gig from one of the higher ups. Maybe, I don't know. Who knows? Or maybe I'll do my turtle fanfic. Or maybe by that time I could do a Batman fanfic, because Batman will be public domain. No, so I mean I don't know, but I'll still be around. But my main goal right now is to finish my book. But yeah, I mean, if ever the day comes that I have to leave because of work or whatever like that, then I'm going to fade into obscurity also. That's the best way to leave. But yeah, seriously, I have no plans to leave. Elliot is anti-confirmed. Let's continue listening.
Anthony,
you're CG Prince. What about when I disagree?
I don't really know you very well. Can I be honest with you? I don't really know you. No, I don't. I barely know who you are. Like I know you.
But
do
you
this
know who
show.
I am, though.
I mean, I know your name. Like I know that your code name. Like this is G.I. Joe. I know your fucking code name, but I don't know
Gotcha.
you. You know what I mean? I don't have a bio on you. I don't have papers on you. I haven't sent spies after you.
His real name is Benjamin Johnson, just to let you know, Cynic.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, BJ, we call him that for short.
But like the whole thing, it just kind of seemed like perception wise, you thought like I'm sure you and Vaughn can work shit out eventually if you guys wanted to. Perception wise, it comes across like I said, like you said, hey, come on the show. He said, okay, I will. And then you pushed him out the door and slammed it in his face. It was like, what the fuck was that about? Like
yeah,
that was
that's what it might look like to you. But like I explained it on my show. And you can
we watched
choose to agree with like, my perception of things or not. But my thing is like, I don't have anybody else in the King's room who's actively every single day going after another one of the Kings in the room, except for Vaughn. That's
yes, you do.
The only person I have in the King's room who's going after another king every single day, calling a liar, doing all this stuff, is Vaughn. Like most people don't give a shit about Liam. He's just in the room, but Vaughn is. And so I said, Vaughn, you know what? Like, yeah, you're right about this and this and this. But Liam has autism. Just leave him alone. You know what I mean?
The guy's not autistic.
Just to be factual here.
The fuck is he that like you're taking orders from him? Say, we know who Liam is. It's on you to just. We know who Liam is. It's on you to just not bother Liam because.
Okay, so how can he have a peace treaty and not shit talk DG because they discuss things and not do it with Vaughn? Why can't that happen?
Who are you talking about? Who?
Liam and Darkiv.
Huh?
They had a powwow. And
they had a powwow, and they're not shit talking each other anymore.
Who cares about Dark Gift? What are you talking
because
about?
I'm saying it's the same thing could happen with Liam and Vaughn.
Dark Gift could fall.
But you would have to hold Liam to the same account that Liam is being held to account by Scotsman over the Dark Gift thing. Somebody would have to hold him accountable.
Isn't in Comics Gay Kings. I don't care what Dark Gift does.
No. I'm saying that he can do it with Dark Gift. Why couldn't he do it with a Comics Gay King?
Well, yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, if you do go to Liam and you say, if Vaughn goes to Liam and says, hey, listen, shake my hand. Let's put this behind us. We're both on this show. We're supposed to be making money with our comics based on this show. Us fighting is a needless distraction. You know what Liam would say? He'd say, all right, mate.
All right, mate.
All right, so
why wouldn't Vaughn do that?
Vaughn's tried.
Vaughn has tried.
Vaughn is
I don't know what it is. Like if I ever have beef with someone and then Ethan comes to me and says, Elliot, you need to stop messing with this guy because you're messing up with the professionalism here in CG. Like I don't know why I would say, you know what, no, fuck you, Ethan. I'm gonna continue bashing this guy. Like I don't know. I don't see myself ever doing that. Like I don't know. Like Ethan had to sit down with Vaughn and say, hey Vaughn, let's talk about this. What's your beef? Can you hash it? Can you stop messing with this guy? And Vaughn said, no, I need to continue messing with this guy. This is exactly what he's saying on this show here. He's telling them, hey, guys, let's try to be cool. Let's not. Can we just stop with this shit? And they're saying, no, we don't want to. We don't want to. You want to continue bashing Liam. And it's, I don't know. Like, it's crazy to think that Vaughn, having worked so hard to get into a space where he's respected by everyone in CG, to get a seat at the table with the Kings, with professionals who have worked in the industry for 30 years, to have access to that, and then to throw that in the garbage over a beef or over any argument that he could have with any other commentator, just for me seems completely absurd. Like for example, I would never I don't know. I don't have beef with anybody, but if I, as far as I know, but like, for example, if I ever have beef with Frog Tony and then says, stop messing with Frog Tony. All right, cool. I'll stop messing with him. And then Frog Tony can continue bashing me or whatever. I'll continue just drawing myself. Cause I mean, what's staying the course and keeping on focus and keeping track of your work and what you do is the best way to continue moving forward. Now, if you're gonna stop by to answer and debate with everybody that answers you back, you're never going to get shit done. So I don't know. Like I have no. It it doesn't add up to me. Like how I'm going to announce my departure from CG because I had beef with Liam. Like that doesn't make sense. Like Matt Barr, another idiot that he had all this proximity to Ethan where he was on auctions, he was doing this, he was making money with him and stuff like that, doing stuff, and then he says, no, forget this. What, you're bringing in Riley and Mitt? No, I'm out. What, you're bringing in this? No, I'm out. No, so there's no space in CG for moral high ground. Like, I mean, there's no space for that because we all bash and talk shit about everything, anyone, and anything that comes to mind. Also, like for example, Mr. Yonafui makes videos with the Catholic Church, and he puts the Catholic Church setting, sitting Ruby King. They put on Catholic robes. It's not any other denomination. It's Catholic. It's not a Muslim. It's not a mosque. Though I would love to see them put on mosque outfits and stuff like that. But no, they put on this stuff here. And I'm not going to say anything about it. No, that's their prerogative. That's what they want to do. You know, I can't say no. I'm going to stop watching Cynic and Ruby because I want to take the moral high ground, and then I want to point out to the fact that they're mocking my faith. I don't want. I mean, it'd be ridiculous for me to do that because I mean, there's no place here for moral high ground. You can't be I'm better than you because I have my morals and my values in order. No, because at one point or another, you're going to be a hypocrite. You're going to be caught doing hypocrite shit, and it's just a matter of time. No, so I mean, me for example, I said last week I'm not talking about any more Liam shit, but I'm talking about more Liam shit this week. Fucking it. That's why it happens. It happens. You can't have that. You can't. There's no space for that here. No, so just take CG for what it is, no, and work. Do your work. Do your work. If that's what you want, no, because I don't know what. That's the thing. Like I don't know what CG Church wants. Like I have no idea. And we'll see what happens. But yeah, let's continue.
Reached his hand out several times.
I was lucky because Scotsman was on the stream with him.
Yes.
Otherwise, he was going to say no to me.
And Scotsman.
What's up, Darren Wagner, Demifoot? Next year, January 15th. You guys get ready. We're going to bring it. We're going to bring it. Yeah.
Still tried to. Still had to fucking wrangle Liam. Because Liam gets told lies about DG and goes, well, I guess the truth is off.
Thank you very much for stopping by, Liam. It means a lot, man. Yeah, if you have to leave, just go get some rest, man.
Right? And Scotsman has to tell him, nah, man. Like,
who tells Liam lies about CG? Who does?
A lot of people. A lot of people. Yeah, a lot of people go and gaslight him and say
all the time.
Tony, Crazy Cat.
How do they know that? How do they know that someone is gaslighting someone else and poking them and telling them, hey, look at what they're doing? You know, drive yourself to harm yourself. Like, how do they know that?
Angela Schmalke.
Oh, all those guys, the people you don't like.
It's not that I know. It's got nothing to do with us not liking them. It's the fact that they went out. Hold on, they're spreading shit about DG after they have a truce. And I don't want Dark give. I'm not pushing
Shout out
to say anything when we cover Liam.
Yeah.
What's up, little movie perp? What's going on? I caught your EFAP also. Interesting insights on that too. Great to have you here, man.
You can go back and watch every show. And they still got
to needle me a little bit.
Now, how do we
admittance right there. Right there. I mean, I can play back a little bit, a few seconds. Trying to be careful about how far back I go.
All right, mate. All right.
Damn.
All right. So
and that would be it. So why wouldn't Vaughn do that?
Vaughn's tried.
Vaughn has tried.
Vaughn has reached his hand out several times.
I was lucky because Scotsman was on the stream with him.
Yes.
Otherwise, he was going to say no to me.
And Scotsman still tried to. Still had to fucking wrangle Liam. Because Liam gets told lies about DG and goes, well, I guess the truth is off. Right? And Scotsman has to tell him, nah, man. Like,
who tells Liam lies about CG? Who does?
A lot of people. A lot
of people.
Yeah. A lot of people go and gaslight him and say
all the time.
Tony, Crazy Cat.
Man, Liam, is there like a post or something like? I mean, how can we document that? Like, I mean, if you, for example, let's just say that today you announce that I'm going to stop talking about all these guys. Put a post out there. No, today, what is it? December 4th, so and so day. Liam is announcing his ceasefire. No more talking about Vaughn, CG Church, none of this stuff. You announce it. We see it. You put it in the CG community room, and then if days pass and Vaughn says something, we'll call him out. No, if that's the case, no, or if CG Church says something, then we'll call them out. No, but because it's really difficult for me, at least. I don't know about you guys in the chat to know when you stopped talking and when they started talking. Like you say that he broke the truce. How do I know? They say you broke the truce. How do I know? So I mean, if there's a way to document that, and if you have any of that information to share with us, please share. No? But yeah, let's continue.
Angela
Schmalky.
Oh, all those guys, the people you don't like, do that.
It's not that it's got nothing to do with us not liking them. It's the fact that they went out. Hold on, they're spreading shit about DG after they have a truce. And I don't want Dark Gift. I'm not pushing Dark Gift to say anything when we cover Liam.
I'm not pushing.
Go back and watch every.
I'm not pushing Dark Gift to say anything when we're covering Liam. And then later, seconds later,
show. And they still got
do needle me a little bit.
You do needle me a little bit. So that previous statement that Cynic did was just disproven, was completely revealed to be a lie on stream by DG. No, you do needle me on, so you do tell me, hey, start talking shit. No, so that right there is sus.
How do we do what?
Sounds like you do that. Dark Gift, why? Since when did you become this guy's?
This is another spanking right here. Here he goes.
Bitch, this guy's like a new guy. You've been here since the beginning. Seriously, what's going on, man? I mean, this guy over here in the top left-hand corner is a fucking newbie. Who the fuck is he that like you're taking orders from him?
$19. Hold on a second. I gotta
What's wrong? I'm not allowed to come in and teach the new guys a thing or two.
It doesn't look like that. It looks really the way the optics are on this is that Cynic is a leader. Then he's got Ruby and 90s Router, Jesker, I think shows on every now and then the guests. So DG is an esteemed guest on the show, and but yeah,
it seemed like that's what's happening here. I mean, it doesn't seem like that to me. Seems like he's telling you a thing or two. But okay, that's no problem.
It's his show. I'm letting him talk.
Okay. You guys know I'm right. Everybody else knows I'm right.
Hold on, Liam says to link for a second. I'm really sorry, man, but not today. I want to get through this, and then I think if Cynic stops by, I will want to have him on because I want to ask him a few questions. Cynic is in the chat. He says you're the leader. Oh yeah, okay. So you puppeteer. Cynic is your ventriloquist dummy. Okay, I got you. Cut Griff. Jeez. Hey, well read. Do you still have that stream with Mark Brooks and EVS? What happened to that? Are you the one that organized that? It's Ruby King. What's going on, Ruby King? No, just type it in the chat or hit me up in the DMs. That's right. Oh wait. Let's continue listening.
Who's been here for a while? Like, what is Dark Gift doing here? Dark Gift should be hosting the show. Should be the Dark Gift comic show. And he's telling newbies like Sin up here how it is, but
I mean, he does.
He came in and
I do. I hold him to task.
Yeah, he makes me bring.
It doesn't look like that. It doesn't look like that at all.
Receipts and everything. Yeah, it's a pretty good, symbiotic relationship.
Yeah, it sounds really hard on you. It sounds like you're struggling with them.
No way, dude. Oh man, I'm really sorry. Yeah, we can come back and talk about this anytime you like, man. Because I want to get through this. And then hopefully Cynic comes on, and then we can hear from him. Also, or maybe I'll bring in I'll bring on Ruby King and then get his situation.
You know, your position in terms of Comicsgate with next to Dark Gift. Dark Gift is seniority. He's been here for how long, Dark Gift?
8 years.
So wait, are we a union now? Seniority rules?
Sort of, kind of, yeah. No, like I mean, the people. Here's a word of advice for anyone who's new to CG: get to know the lay of the land. All right, go to the different CG channels. Go to Ballers. Go to Kings. Go to CG Commandos. Go to a Bionic Bruh. Go to he wanted me to point it out. Go to the studio. Go to these other CG channels. Hang out. Get to know who this guy is, who that guy is, and then come out. Because normally when people start coming out hot, swinging, coming in hot like that, in many cases it doesn't go the way they expect because at least in CG, we do applaud, we do praise hard work, we do appraise emphasis, we do appraise people being in the chat, because we've seen so many cases of people that come out here asking for favors and hand-me-outs, and we give it to them only for them to take it and then get the fuck out. And we've seen that so many times. So people in general, CG in general, is just very protective or defensive against newbies coming on saying I'm the bee's knees, I'm the hot shit. No, you can be the hot shit, but I mean it's something that takes. I would recommend at least a year, because for things like that to come out. For example, Dark Gift. All the respect in the world of Dark Gift, because he's been here since the dawn of time. He's been here since the beginning of time, and he's been here for a long ass time. He's seen a lot of things happen. He's got his position on things, and he's got so he's done great things. He's done great contributions for CG, I would say. So and especially helping Ethan out with the copyright thing. So that's all respect to DG, and seeing him on this panel playing second fiddle to Sin, Ruby, and 90s, it looks a little weird. But I mean, if you guys are comfortable with that, then by all means, by all means. Cynic in the chat for a link. Is Cynic here? DG is a woman. Morpheus. What's up, man? Just give me a second. Let me go through this, and then I'll bring you on so I can get your opinion.
Kinda, yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, Dark Gift deserves respect.
No, fuck out of here.
No,
fucking asshole.
He does. Dark Gift deserves respect.
Andrew Huerta is another one. Yeah, that guy, he disappeared too. What was it called? Fuck. I want to say, man, it's been so fucking long. Century? No. What's the name of this book? Yeah, Andrew Huerta. He did a campaign also, really good, successful campaign. Never fulfilled that. Shinobi Sasquatch is another example also. Yeah. I'll hit him in the link in just a second. What's up, Cynic? I told you not to stare at the shiny objects. Man, you guys are doing this show. You guys are the ones doing the show. I'm commenting on what I see out there. Everybody's commenting about this. So Sovereign, that's it. Yeah. Thinking Sovereign Wolf. Sovereign Wolf was Eddie Winkler. Yeah. Man, are you from back in those days, Oni? Nice, man.
He's been here for like 8 years.
Yeah. That's why we call him Paul Dark Gift.
I was around that long too. I was just in the shadows.
Yeah, Ben was in the shadows, and similar to me. I was I've known of CG's existence since 2020. I officially started participating more 2021. So it's been crazy 4 years. So but yeah.
I think you got stupid chat, man.
We're taking them out of CG squatter land and bringing them into full-fledged, OG CG land.
Cool.
For that to happen, man, you got to have them on your show. DG, you got to have them on. You got to be on your show. Like, hey, I'm bringing in these new rookies. I'm going to grease them up a little bit and then help them launch their show, and then they launch their show, and then bam, something like that. That's the way I was looking forward to Sovereign. Yeah, man. Good stuff, man.
Let's go.
Let's go.
I mean,
we got a culture war to fight here with John Delarose, guys.
I mean, we're gonna get to the JDA stuff eventually. We had to cover the news of the week because we were involved in it in a way. So also Vaughn's homie of the channel. So
okay.
Yeah, homie of the channel, man.
He's a friend of ours. So
does he ever show up on your show?
A few times.
He said you guys are really good with this one. Does he show up on your show? Does he come on your show? And you guys gotta grab that bait, but man, super fast. Listen to this.
He shows up.
You want to know? Hold on. You want to know how many in a year?
He shows up.
Do you want to know? Do you want to know how many in a year?
Of your show, and he
you want to know how many times in a year?
That's right.
That's incredible. That
About
is
3-4 times.
You know what we had to do to get him to show up on Comic Skate Kings, one of the biggest shows in Comic Skate? Liam had to neck himself. Somebody had to die to get Vaughn to show up on our show. I'm glad he shows up on yours. That's great.
But Liam, but when Liam goes down, he comes back 3 days later.
Yeah, Liam Christ.
Don't think I haven't noticed that. That
was crazy.
Yeah, dude, he showed up here about 4 times in a year, and the first time he ever showed up, Liam shit talked him so hard we kicked him from our group chat because we didn't know that he was a good guy, and then we actually talked to him again and was like, oh fuck, Vaughn is actually a really good person.
I got it. That's fine.
What if you really don't like somebody?
That's not what he said
on the show. Like, you know,
I don't know. What if you really don't? You think everybody on Friday Night Tights likes each other?
Of
course.
And when
I
they
think
really
they do.
don't,
I think they got a pretty good friendship.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
If someone's perceived as doing something immoral and unethical on the show, and somebody doesn't want to be sitting there next to that person, are you going to blame them for that?
Yeah, that point didn't stick, man. DG, that point didn't stick because I think I'm gonna bring you guys on now because what else was in there that I wanted to point out? Before I forget. Then you got because it's evident that you guys had Vaughn on the show or had some kind of close proximity with Vaughn, and that was what was revealing. You guys are going to continue bashing Liam. It's evident from that stream also. He called you a bitch, DG. That was evident. And then Ethan calls you guys pieces of shit and retards. There was a part here also. Let me see if I can find that.
Hold on a second. Repeat that question. The room, and you are justifying why he's out of the room right now.
Yeah, that's true.
You should be like, you're right, Ethan. You're right for kicking him out.
That's a justification. I don't think that's a justification. I think the
It
answer
most
you
certainly
gave,
is.
Yeah, because the play is I'm getting Vaughn out of the room because Vaughn is entangled in this beef, and then this beef is not doing us and is not doing the CG Kings Room any favors at all. It's not doing anything at all. It's not benefiting us in any way. And then he leaves, and then you guys, with all this energy, I don't know if the word would be spurging out, but with all this energy, you guys come out and say, hey, what's going on? We need to bring Vaughn back. And so wait, what? And so all this entanglement, this situation, you guys wasting an hour of Ethan's time because Ethan's got stuff to do. He's got things, campaigns to promote, pages to draw, streams to go, casinos to hit up, and all this other stuff. And you guys are interrupting his time for 1 hour to tell him we want Vaughn back in the chat. It's all the more reason why I should get rid of him. No, that's what he's practically saying. All the more reason why I should just get rid of Vaughn, get rid of Liam also, just get away from this mess because it's not doing anybody any favors. People are getting at each other and all this other nasty stuff. So let's continue listening because there's another part here also.
it was a bad answer, to be honest with you.
What was the answer that I gave that you thought was a bad answer?
That you should be able to sit next to someone doing
fucking Dr. Doom shit, wasn't it?
There's another part here.
And Liam's the only king that goes on that show unless you pop up every once in a while. So, and I doubt you're leaking your own room now.
I don't know. Maybe Phyllis do the river video.
Yeah. That's what I said too. That's what I think Liam even said. So
right. Yeah.
But yeah, and then you booted from the room after the fact because of just everything else that's going on.
It's not easy. I don't like booting people from the room. I really don't. I don't like it at all. I haven't done it very often. But yeah, I just figured let's take the occasion of someone's fake suicide to decide who belongs here and who doesn't,
yeah, George Soros says Vaughn was collateral damage though. So
what does that mean? In what way?
I mean that it goes back to what I said. I think that the leak thing started a whole bunch of looking into stuff, and you know sort of
Frog Tony is out there saying that Von Klaus is a leaker, which I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Maybe
Phyllis.
Yeah, but here's the problem with that. All right, hold on.
Now, wait. Now, Ethan says that Frog Tony said that that Vaughn is a leaker. Now, where does that idea come from? And I know exactly where that idea or where it could come from because I got this information. I saw this that DG shared a while back, and I would like to hear about this. this situation, any of Retro Boy's friends that lied to him and said I broke the truce are not his friends. They don't want there to be a truce. It's probably the same scumbags that tried to tell him that I wanted him DED leading up to this incident. Thanks Scotsman and Son of for keeping it real. And then he posts this. And for those who don't know, this is what his friends were telling him in their DM group leading up to this incident. I believe this was the same day. Now he shows this chat. Now please take a look at this. Everybody in the stream, please take a look at this. It's Young Clipper, Frog Tony, and then Transylvanian Jack. And when I saw this, I was like, holy shit, what the fuck is going on? Because this right here is a chat from a group. It's a group chat screenshot of a group chat that I was in. And when I saw that, I was like, holy shit. And I was like, fuck, somebody in this chat is leaking. Somebody in this chat is leaking because I mean, who would? And in the chat that this picture is from, it's a CG Suburbs chat. I was in it. Frog Tony, he created this new show called CG Suburbs that was supposed to be on Sundays. I don't know if he still do that or not, but he created this show on Sundays, and he brought a bunch of people in there. And I was on there because at the time I was promoting Ominus, so he wanted me to come on to talk about Ominus, and so he put me in that group chat. And so they comment on some things, but I can tell you that the majority of that chat was just sharing out links. Come onto the show, or they will send out like tweets like, "Hey, please retweet this and hit likes and stuff like that." And then this brief moment of this interaction happened, and then this was the moment that got clipped and then put out there. And so who leaked that? Now, just to let you guys know, Vaughn was in that chat. Vaughn was in that chat. I was in that chat. Ethan was in that chat. There's a bunch of people that were in that chat. And so who leaked this? Who put this out there? No, DG, are you willing to tell us who your source is? If it means cleaning Vaughn's name, because the accusation is that Vaughn is the leaker. That's the accusation. Vaughn is leaking these chats. I don't know who. And by the looks of that stream, it looks like you guys have close proximity. So maybe he might be leaking stuff to you. If it's true or not, who knows? Only you guys can tell us the truth. But it does look suspicious. It does raise a lot of flags. No, so I don't know if Dark, if you're still in the chat, what you say to that. And yeah. And here's my guest. What's up, man?
What's going on, brother? I can correct this right here first. DG,
who leaked this?
Well, DG's not close to Vaughn. We are. The church.
Yeah,
boy.
okay.
DG's a panelist. DG came on the show, had a fun time, and was like, I was like, man, anytime you want to come back, come back. And he hasn't left yet, and I'm not gonna ask him to leave.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that the seniority thing right there, where it's my show and DG's a panelist. Hey man, I can't help you there. But this leak thing, DG and Vaughn aren't, close like Ruby 90s and myself are with Vaughn. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because Vaughn and us got close after Liam had tried to come into our group chat and say, oh, Vaughn's a liar and a pervert, and he does this and he does that. And we kicked him out of our group chat a year ago. Actually, over a year ago now, because we promoted, what was his last book that came out? I forget the name of it right now, but we promoted that book. And we were like, man, we're really vibing with this guy. This is a fun dude to have on a show. We'd like to have him back, sort of like the CG Suburbs room, right? You put people in there that you would want to be regular guests. And the moment we put him in there, Liam started going, no, he's a bad guy. In my DMs and Ruby's DMs. And I've got all of the screenshots on that, Liam. I see you in there. I see you in the chat, buddy. And I've showed them on stream before. So, but yeah,
show
no,
us
I think,
if you have those receipts. Show us, because if you're trying to get people to be on your side without showing receipts is really difficult. Because if you say, for example, Liam said this, Frog Tony said that, but you got nothing to show for that. I mean, how are we supposed to believe you?
let me see if I can find them right quick. Give me a second.
We're not willing to tell us who leaked this out?
That's what I'm saying, though. You're asking, I didn't leak it, and DG's not close with Vaughn.
You didn't get it from Vaughn? Then tell us who did. DG, tell us.
That's wherein lies the problem.
I think if you tell us who really leaked this out, you would clear his name. Clear his name, because the accusation out there, DG, is that Vaughn leaked this out. That's what all roads lead to. No, looking at that
Yeah,
stream,
that's true,
looking
DJ.
at
You're
this,
right. Yeah,
it
that's
points
a
to that.
Tony thing. But no, let me see if I can find the screenshots right quick for you. Because like I said, it was a year ago.
It cost me. Who ordered the code red? Oh man.
But so I like this leak right here got shown to me through, I don't know if it got told to me about on DG show. No, I didn't watch DG show. I saw somebody on Twitter posting out. I think it was Nick McHugh. So
Yeah.
and then we showed it on my show. So
Yeah, because this is where the whole accusation comes from, or I suspect at least where some of the accusation comes from, that Vaughn is leaking stuff. No, because Vaughn's in the CG King's room. Vaughn was in this chat, and then this magically got out because I didn't put that out there. Frog, I don't know who could have put that out there, but if you guys know who did it, and if it's not Vaughn, I think it would be great to clear his name. No, because just saying it wasn't him doesn't really do anything. Because then you don't know if he's going to come back and say it was Elliot, or was that post? See, you can blame anyone. I blame Elliot. Fucking day.
Did you send the link to? Did you send the link to Ruby? Ruby was in the chat.
I might a little bit. But so just a few questions while I got you out here, because I can't stay on for long. But like, so this whole situation back and forth, like, how did it start? How did this whole thing begin?
You're talking about with Liam?
With Liam. Yeah.
Okay, so Liam was in our group chats, was on our shows, and had a permanent link. We had been trying to interview Dark Gift because, like you said, Dark Gift's been around for a long time. He's he's sort of a cornerstone of Comicsgate.
So is Liam. Yeah.
Well, either way, Liam was already a part of the show. Had the link every day.
Yeah.
He just got the link. He could just come on. He could just click it and go, just like if you were in the King's Room or CG Suburbs, right? They put the link in there. You can just go. We'd been trying to interview Dark Gift for a year. Dark Gift had been ignoring us or big timing us or whatever he wanted to do. Finally, he comes on. He's like, sure, yeah, I'll come do an interview with you. And we interview him. In the middle of it, somebody sends a chat and asks about Liam's lawsuit with Matt Barr, because I think DG had been covering it.
Is there a link to a stream where we can see this?
Yeah, dude, it's like one of our first streams back on
because I took a look because I was going to tell the people in the chat that I was on the show, so I know you guys. I hang out with you guys. You were in my chat also in the chat, and but I was looking back. I was looking back, and then there's nothing on here from before CG.
Our channel got nuked.
No, this this is your new one, right?
Yeah, on FFS. Yeah, our channel got nuked from orbit.
So the one I was on was the previous one.
What was it back in? Was it back in June?
Because this one, I'm not sure. Because
this one goes a couple times, I think.
Yeah. This one goes as far back as CG Church 36.
Yeah, this one starts at the beginning of so FFS channel starts at in July, the beginning of July, ending of June, because we got hit with the other channel got nuked from orbit. So
okay, and you said that was all because of the strike wars. Did Liam participate in that? You guys suspect that Liam was the one?
I don't think Liam was the direct cause for us getting struck. You know what I mean? But Liam was going around doing the strike wars, guys, and the timeline starts right before we got popped to up until we had to start a new channel and everything. So I don't think Liam did it by any means, because Liam was a friend of ours at that time. And I just think it was a lot of like back and forth people trying to either fuck with Liam or make Liam look bad. Because I've never blamed Liam for striking our channel. He didn't strike our channel.
And so the contents that are like from CG Church before that was in the previous channel that got nuked. There's no way to recover that.
Most of it is on Rumble, but there for a while Rumble was down, so we are missing some of those. But we're trying to recoup all of them and put them all back on the channel as best as we can, because you can't reuse content from a nuke channel.
Yeah.
So we've
that
got to
sucks.
find a clever way to re-edit those. But most of it's on Rumble. So you can go to Ruby King in the chat. Like, I forget what his Rumble is because we stream directly to his Rumble. We let him because you know he's the progenitor of the show.
He's the leader.
He's the guy
He's the
that
leader,
created the show. So we just let him keep all the Rumble revenue. Let him run it over there.
He's the leader of CG Church. That's what he said.
I mean, I don't know about him being the leader. Ruby, are you sure about that? You want to whose bank account's on the thing, huh? You want to talk about this? You want to have a conversation about this right now in public, huh?
Are you he's the DEI hire? Don't tell me he's the DEI hire. No, man. Okay.
Ruby's
here at this spot.
We're co-owners. How about that? That'll work. But yeah, so I think it was CG Church. Let me go find it.
And so that whole situation popped off from a chat that talked about the Matt Barr lawsuit, and then that's the way, and that rubbed Liam the wrong way.
Liam popped on and ambushed Dark Gift because he had the link. He could just come on. He could just pop on. He could do what he wanted to. He could come on anytime he wanted. He just popped on. He started yelling. Him and not Matt Barr, but him and Dark Gift had an issue. Started going back and forth. Started yelling. Whatever. Dark Gift just was pretty calm and holding his feet to the fire about everything that was going on. And then all of a sudden, Matt Barr pops up in the chat, and we get him the link, and they're debating back and forth where I'm pulling Liam off the panel because he doesn't want to be around Dark Gift, but he does want to rebut him, wants to refute him. And so we're having Matt Barr on, and then, letting him say his thing, and then dropping him into the back room and having Liam on, letting Liam say his thing, and then it goes back and forth. They're discussing the lawsuit, and my whole thing was like, Liam, just don't do the strike war shit. That's stupid. The lawsuit thing is whatever. Like, I don't think you should do it. I think wasting $30,000 to correct Matt Barr is just a waste of money, because even if you sue Matt Barr and win, his dumbass is still gonna say something. It's just Matt Barr. And either way, I told Liam, I said, look, this was a bad look. If you would like to come back on, just you, and have a conversation about the lawsuit, that's up to you. You're welcome. You got the link. Liam got sick. And I told him, I said, if you're sick, you don't need to come on. We waited I think it was 2 weeks. And then he came back on and started talking about his lawsuit. We gave him the floor for an hour and a half, maybe 2. I'm not exactly sure of the timeline, so don't quote me on that one. And I said, look, Liam, we don't want to ambush you. We don't want to have any problems, but we're about to cover some other drama that you're friends with these guys. And I'm going to bring Dark Gift on. Do you want to go ahead and say what you got to? And he just decided to stay and argue with Dark Gift again. And after that, it was on. What happened in between?
And you guys took offense to that because you guys are holding it down for your boy DG, and then you guys are going to all right, let's all gang up on Liam. Was that the idea?
No, not at all.
Because if the situation was with Liam and Dark Gift, how did you guys get into it?
Because he was jumping into ambush Dark Gift. He just clicked the link, and I was like, oh, Liam's here. I didn't know they had a beef. I don't follow Liam's beef because I was just Liam's friend. That's all it was. He never talked to us about his beef. I didn't even know he had a lawsuit with Matt Barr.
Yeah.
So, or air quotes lawsuit.
And so that's what kicked off everything. You guys have been debating and arguing back and forth. And is it okay if I say that you've been bashing Liam? Is that okay, or am I exaggerating the truth?
You're exaggerating.
You're not bashing.
I don't do a show about Liam unless he does something stupid.
Well, what do you determine this to be stupid?
He snapped a kangaroo's neck with his bare hand and is now raising.
But that's a great story. That's a great story. I love that story.
Jokes.
And so wait, so
that's a great story. I've got to cover that. What are you talking about?
No, yeah, definitely. So you're out there and you're not.
I don't talk about
bashing
Liam unless he mentions us.
All right, so he mentions you guys, and you guys.
I'm not going to do a show. Liam hasn't talked about me since. Liam hasn't talked about me in the show or anybody on the show since last week. I'm not going to cover him.
Nice. Okay. And
that's the only time I cover him is when he brings us up.
And you say that it's not about bashing; it's about what really?
It's refuting the stories. The guy ran around saying that we would celebrate his daughter's death. And then when we called him, he was on I don't know if it was TJ show. I think it was TJ show. It was Dark Gift, me, and several other people were on there. And when we called him on it, he was like, "Well, you guys would," and then afterwards he was like, "Well, I didn't mean you. I meant like Risey and other people." And I'm like,
Yeah,
"Well, either we would or we wouldn't. Stop saying that we would do stuff like that because you can go to every show, every single show, and see we don't allow family shit.
And so
Don't talk
so
about
he
people's
he makes crazy accusations. You call him out on it. Like, hey, this is crazy. You shouldn't be saying this stuff. He's never at any point said, okay, I'm sorry, guys. I crossed the line. He's never said anything like that.
Not once. Not one time.
So you guys are going to continue revealing the truth per se, so that eventually
until he shuts the fuck up. Until he stops talking about me.
And what about, for example,
DG? He quit talking about DG. You can go to this last show where we covered Liam. DG doesn't say a word. They've got a truce. I told him the same thing. Just stop talking about me and making shit up.
And what about this recent video, the River video, where because Liam in the whole video, he never says, I'm going to kill myself, I'm committing suicide, nothing. But it is heavily implied. By you watching the video, you watch what he does, is crying and all this other stuff. What he says, we think that people are quick to assume that, but he never says that. So
he never says
so you, for example, is that something that you guys would say that we contributed towards? Like, did you guys contribute to Liam having that moment? Would you say that?
I mean, whether we did or didn't, it doesn't matter. I don't think at this point.
Why does it not matter?
Because I think it was all a ploy to get past his tracing thing.
Yeah. Okay.
I think he didn't want to get bashed for tracing, so he did that, and it was a ploy.
All right.
Do I think I played a part in it? Sure. Yeah, of course.
All right.
I reported on it just like Vicky did, just like everybody else did. So.
Everybody did, yeah.
Yeah.
And what do you think? What is your assessment of someone who uses that kind of thing as a ploy to draw attention away from like him being cornered, about this whole drawing thing? Like,
I think it's disgusting. Be a man. Just say, yeah, I traced it. Fuck it. I was stupid. I can't draw as fast as the rest of you. And I was just trying to do my best, and that's what I thought I could do.
Yeah, because my assessment, and I was talking about this with Nicholas, like my assessment of this whole thing was if someone, because that is something that I saw, I saw the video, I saw things, and I was like, that's something that for me doesn't bode well for Liam. Like that's nothing that he should have ever done, and it's not a good thing. And this isn't the first time that he's done that. This is I think his second time that he's done something like this, unfortunately.
I think I was told it was his third, but yeah, let's go with 2 just to be safe. Sure.
Hold on, I'm gonna share this with you guys.
Yeah.
Everybody in the chat. Here's Tug, the umbrella guy, saying this is from way back in 2022. It says just heard Liam Gray threaten suicide via suicide note today. Liam doesn't need the internet or streaming at this juncture. He needs professional help. When the internet becomes a focus, it can mess you up inside. Focus life outside this, the wife, the kid, you. So this is way back in the day. Look at you. Oh, I thought I saw you. Yeah, but look at this happened way back in the day. This is something that has happened. So like in my case, my opinion to that is that's not good. You shouldn't do that. You're playing. You're as Ethan said. No, you're hurting your fans, your family, everyone.
You're emotionally manipulating.
All for
people.
what? Yeah, exactly. No, all for
you're
what?
Emotionally manipulating.
Yeah. All for what? No, so for the fact that you messed up on a drawing, I don't think that response was warranted for what the crime was. No, so I think that was something that he did bad.
And my biggest thing with that was I didn't even care that he traced. Who gives a shit?
I didn't either.
I didn't. What I cared about was that he sold it without telling that it was an homage and that it was traced and all that. If you say it's an homage and you traced it and the guy still wants to buy it, fine. Who gives a shit? I don't care.
Yeah.
But the fact that he did that and then after the fact was like, oh right, sure, it was an homage and I asked the guy. That's where I found it egregious because you were collecting money on false pretenses. Somebody said in the chat that we only cover Liam when he responds or when he says something about us, unless there's news like him choking a kangaroo to death with his bare fucking hands. I can't not cover that. That's my point.
Yeah. And so what I was going to say is that after that situation, my conclusion is Liam has got problems. Like Liam is not someone that's not necessarily right. All 100% up there. No, Ethan's even said that. A bunch of people say that, and it's an understood thing, though. So now, do you agree with that assessment, Cynic?
No, I think he's a manipulator. I think he's a narcissist.
So you don't think there's anything wrong with him?
I don't. I think he's a malignant narcissist.
But
that's in my opinion, yeah.
If he's a narcissist, doesn't that constitute some kind of mental illness?
I think a narcissist
or a mental disorder.
No, I don't think he's a sociopath.
Yeah.
I think he knows what he's doing. So
regardless, I think we can come to the conclusion that he's not 100% normal. Was that fair to say?
I think you're trying to box me into saying that he's crazy, and I don't think he's crazy. I think that
No.
he's a narcissist.
What I'm trying to say with that is that, because from my perspective, if I see someone that does these kinds of things to try to get people to draw attention away from something happening,
yeah, that's what a malignant narcissist does.
If I see something like that, my conclusion is that guy's not right. So this guy needs to get off the internet. He needs to hang out. He shouldn't really be on the stream. Liam asked me for the link to come on the stream. I want to give Liam like time to express himself, but I don't think it's a good thing right now for him to be
I see
on
what
it.
you're saying.
And
Yeah,
so,
no, I
and so,
agree
like,
with that.
so my situation is like, if I see this, then this guy is not well, and you should step aside and then just go home, relax, enjoy the last few days of the rest of the year, just celebrate, relax, recharge for next year, and then come back full force.
Yeah.
But and under that assumption, I would say, okay, if this guy's, for example, I beat this guy to a pulp. He resorted to a suicide note. He's getting out of here. Why would I continue bashing that? Well, what's your response to that? Why would I continue bashing that guy if I see that the guy's not right?
I don't think so that's exactly what I thought you were going to corner me into. I don't think that he's crazy or anything like that. I think the guy resorted to the by the river scenario because he got caught tracing. That's all he talked about. And I even said, I don't, at the time, until Ethan on that show that you were just watching, I still didn't think he traced it.
No, I don't think he traced it.
I thought
either.
he just stole it. I thought he just done an homage or whatever he wanted, clever word he wanted to call it, right? And my whole problem, and he never brought up, which is, and I appreciate it, Liam, because your problem was with tracing, was that he sold it without telling
me. I 100% believe you, Liam.
Yeah, I really don't.
The way I look at it, I don't think
I
he's
swear to God,
I don't think he's tracing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. I don't know what it's about, but I'm just like, I'm telling you, Liam, the way I'm telling Cindy that the optics, the way things panned out, because I don't know what's going on behind the scenes at CG Church. I don't know what's going on behind the scenes with Liam or Frog Tony. I just see some of this. Yeah, just a second. I see some of the stuff that's going on that pops up on X. I'm like, wait, how did this happen? Why is this happening? Like, no, and so I'm trying to like piece these things together. So I mean, anyone following that whole situation would say that the river thing was caused by the Doom thing. So I don't think we're stepping out of bounds saying that. No.
Yeah, I mean, Liam's in the chat. Tell Liam now. He can hear it, just like I've told everybody. Just like I've said every show. Liam, shut the fuck up. Stop talking about me. That's all you've got to do. Don't bring me up. Don't mention my show. Don't mention my co-host. And we don't have to talk about you unless you do something that is newsworthy, like breaking a kangaroo's neck. I'm sorry. I have to laugh at that. It's too funny. Whether it's real or fake, it's too damn funny.
And so moving forward, like after today, after next week, you guys are going to continue covering Liam if he makes news and bashing Liam or something of that sort if he says something about you guys.
If he says something about us, we're going to cover it. If he breaks a kangaroo's neck or does something interesting and everybody's covering, of course I'm going to bring it up to the show. But outside of that, no, I'm not going to just go and dig through. Liam's done 4 or 5 streams this week. 4 or 5, and I'm not
Ruby
covering
King says, I sent you a link to the stream where Liam ambushed Dark Gift for timestamps. Check your DMs. All right, let's see what's up there. Because I would like to see some of this, man.
Yeah.
Something is funky with my chat
timeline with that, right? Ruby and us were in a VC after the show, and Liam was in there, and Ruby had said, I did
say it, Ruby.
He was talking about the spurging out or whatever, and he was like, it's not what I wanted, but I did find it funny. I had to mute myself. And Liam goes, all right, guys, I say what's going on here, and took offense to that. We had talked to Liam after that. And Liam can confirm this in private, and they settled it. Ruby apologized for coming off rude, and that's when we offered him the chance to come on and speak his side about the Dark Gift stuff. And
then after that,
he did 6 videos, 4 to 6 videos about us before we ever talked about him.
Yeah, because another thing also, like, hold on, let's take a look at this, and then I want to say a little bit more about This is a CG Church number 39. This is a link that Ruby King just sent out. I don't have Rumble. I don't know if this is going to affect if this is gonna affect the playback on this. But let's check this out. 120. You said one second. 124. 124.40. Yeah, here we go. All right, let's listen to this. I think I got it. All right.
You know, and I'm not gonna sensationalize something because you might as well just make a video, throw it all in the title, and just do clickbait because that's what you're doing.
Yeah,
you're just doing it verbally. You know,
said they did a movie with a guy who's known for using piss and vomit. And is this?
Hold on, just before that, hold on. Take a look at this, Sin. Hold on.
Yeah, watch it.
Matt Barr's in the chat. He says, "Get your gray gummed wife to film me while you like." This is not necessary.
Yeah, see, that's not necessary. There's no
that's
reason
not necessary.
for that.
You don't need to do that shit.
Although I would get your wife to film you draw, bro. Prove to everybody you can draw. I don't think Liam doesn't know how to draw. I just think he probably takes him a while.
Valentine.
Yeah, definitely. Hold on 1 second. Let's listen to this.
Yep.
Yes. But like, you know, and that was like what, 20 years ago? Like,
no, it wasn't. No. First of all, they were
2007.
They were still in their mid-20s when they did it.
Yeah,
so the whole fucking
they're in
thing
their
about
40s now.
Yeah, but the whole thing, the people's excuse is that they didn't know any better. They were in their teens.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying that you know, when you're young and edgy and doing like crazy shit, like you don't really think about the ramifications.
I've never been that edgy. I mean,
I was in the music scene for from the time I was 16 to the time I was 32.
And,
you know what I mean?
But DG, how many piss movies have you been in being in the music scene?
No, but I've done things in green rooms and after parties that like to me was just another day in the walk in the park, but other people would look at me and go, dude, you're fucking crazy, you're sick, you're this, you're degenerate, whatever.
You didn't film it and put it out there to start your Hollywood career either.
No, I didn't. But I'm saying is,
and then have a bearded black man come on to be like, well, they're Christians now. They never once proclaimed it.
My questions to them would be, you know, you knew this was the case. Like, how do you feel about it now? Like, these would be the questions I would ask now. Like looking back at it now, do you regret it, or you know, or if you don't believe in regrets like me?
What happened?
I was curious when Liam started in this. I didn't remember.
Yeah, I don't know either.
So but Liam pops on, and then all of a sudden he's like,
"DJ,
let me say something to you." And you know, Base Art Department had said something about Liam didn't ambush him. Yeah, he did, because Liam didn't say what he wanted to come on and talk to DG about, knowing that we were interviewing Dark Gift. So, like Katie, for example, if she had something she wanted to say to someone on the panel, she would DM me and go, "Hey, it's a derail. Do you mind if I come on and do this in the group chat?" So,
all right, let's continue listening.
And you're going to spend 2 years and thousands of dollars just to get that half-assed apology.
I've been assured that. No, actually,
all right, here you go.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So here's the thing: you don't have the right to defame, humiliate, and damage people.
That is correct. That is correct.
No, you're right if that's the case, but you got to prove it.
Yeah, that's the problem. That's the problem, because you know, if you get this from the judge, the first thing the judge is going to ask you.
Hey, hold on 1 second. Let me address something. Stop putting people in timeout. Stop deleting messages. Stop putting people in timeout. That goes for every fucking body. Unless I say, hey, that guy's stepping out of line, don't time people out. Sorry. Jesus Christ.
Well, I'm gonna just say this real quick. Listen, I took motherfuckers to court over shit. I was getting ready to do it again. Not to
shit.
Find out.
Get your head out of your ass. What are you fucking talking about? You fucking bring me up into it and go, "Oh, I was just kayfabing." No, you fucking weren't.
No, I was.
You mentioned we've been fucking button heads for a year, and you're gonna fucking come out and
don't deal with it. Don't respond to them. You know, it's not worth it, because, like Darker said, you're gonna get nothing out of it. Nothing, and you're gonna be out of a whole lot of money. You can be for justice. Justice don't pay, bro. Justice.
I don't need the money. I don't need the money. I went through a bit of a rough spot.
Justice will leave you broke. Justice will leave you broke.
That's fine. I'll be good.
It's best to walk away from it, dude. I'm just trying to say.
No, it's not. No, it needs to be dealt with. This has gotten out of control. It's gotten out of fucking control. It needs to be dealt with.
Liam, you're out of control.
How am I out of control? What am I doing?
The strike wars. The fucking.
Did you know that I had 2 strikes on my channels that were denied by Lord Raptor Jesus and other people after I showed evidence of the of the strikes on my channel? Yeah, you didn't know about? Did you know about?
No, I know. I do. Like, listen. I feel like I gotta preface everything now. If I make a comment, I go, listen. I know this happened, and I know that happened, and I don't agree with that either. But I want to address this one topic. So let me put a fucking 5-page fucking thesis about what else I don't fucking agree with before I address the fucking topic at hand. You're starting a fucking strike war.
No.
No, you're not. You're not. You're not ending shit. Get your head out of your ass. What are you fucking talking about? You fucking bring me up into it and go, oh, I was just kayfabing. No, you fucking weren't.
No, I was.
You mentioned we've been fucking button heads for a year, and you're gonna fucking come out and threaten my channel, and then you want to fucking say I was just kayfabing. How the fuck you thought I was gonna fucking know that? You thought I was gonna know that?
Sounds like a gutter. Sounds like a gutter now.
Yeah, go do what you gotta do, Liam.
Mm-hmm.
But that ain't Comicsgate, and that's not the way it's supposed to be. And you know
I am Comicsgate. I'm a Comicsgate king, and I'll do as I please.
you do whatever you feel like you need to do, but just remember that you're not adhering to fucking Comicsgate and the principles that it set out 8 years ago. You're being a fucking bitch.
Yeah, you can keep saying that, but you know what? I'm defending my rights. You don't have not you specifically, Dark Gift, but people do not have a right to use my artwork without a license. Especially when they are told not to.
Tell me where Matt used your artwork.
When he showed it on his stream without any transformation, without any alteration.
Oh, you mean when you mean when they were just kind of when they were scrubbing through? Listen. No, I got no love lost with Matt. I got no love lost with you.
Are you talking about Matt Barr?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
this is from a neutral standpoint as far as my fucking perspective of how it went down.
Circular argument
where he fucking was just scrolling through YouTube and they just happened to stop on your fucking stream and then talked about God knows.
Wait, what? I missed all that.
All of this devolved into an argument between Dark Gift, Liam, and Matt Barr, and we got drug into it. Then we got talked about for like 4 live streams, saying that we were liars. Our show isn't even Christian, and I'm like, it's because we do it on Sunday. It's called CG Church. I think me and Ruby, I don't want to misspeak, but I think me and Ruby are the only Christians on the show. I think everybody else are either like non-practicing in any sort of religious aspect, or.
But you're not. Neither one of you guys are Catholic.
No. But my Discord.
So it's easy to take the Catholic Church and just use that for your videos. Why don't you use mosques?
We have stained glass in Baptist churches, right?
Yeah, use that.
That's what that is.
I'm just kidding, man. No, you guys are free to do whatever you guys want.
You know what? My whole Discord is Catholic. My entire Discord, except for 2 people, which is me and like 1 other person, is Catholic. It's so crazy. I'm surrounded by Catholics.
Nice.
So
what was your what is your desire? What do you guys desire to get Vaughn back on the show so adamant? Why you guys so adamant about that?
I don't care if he goes back on the show now. So the way Ethan explained that was like, and I agree with him, was that it's his room. He doesn't want him in there. That's fine.
Yeah.
That's whatever. My whole thing, if you watch that entire stream, my whole thing at the end was, how do we stop you and him from going after each other and having this spin into another like Richard Embry situation or like PTP dumb shit? I don't want to see another good creator, which PTP and Richard Embry may not be.
But you do understand that if that were to happen, but you do understand that if that were to happen, it's not going to fall on you guys or Ethan or anything that you guys or Ethan can do, because that's ultimately Vaughn's decision. Because nobody forced Vaughn, as far as I know, nobody forced Vaughn to put out that post. He didn't need to do
that post was stupid. I told Vaughn that to his face. I was like, that was dumb. Why did you even do that?
It's something
you should have just sat back and like gave it a day or two.
Yeah, definitely. And something to his favor was the fact that he since this stream with EVS, he hasn't been posting anything. So that speaks well to him. Though, at least hopefully he can continue that, because
that's just it, right? Yeah. Like I just didn't want it Streisand effect because there was no Rippaverse content to talk about. There was nothing to talk about, and just have Vaughn sitting out there spinning and getting heated and pestered and poked, right? Because he's a friend of mine. Let me put it to you like this, Elliot. If let's say you felt that way, I would have immediately DM'd you and been like, "Why'd you make that post, you big dummy?" Like, if you don't want to be a part of Comicsgate anymore, then just don't be. Put out your books. Don't say anything. You don't have to make a statement. And then if people started talking about you, I would still have your back because you're my friend. I tried to do that with Richard Embry until Richard Embry started getting personal with people. And I said, I can't do anything for you, man. I can't. You're not paying attention to what I'm saying anymore.
It's a similar
Right.
situation here, because I'm trying to like get you guys to like not not see that Liam is not worth all this. But then at the end of the day, if you guys are going to continue down this path, and then because for example, like Ethan has already labeled you guys anti-CG scumbags, all this other stuff. I mean, you guys got that label on you guys wherever you go. So I mean, if you guys want to like revert that, I mean, probably not talking about Liam might help.
Well, I mean, again, the only time we're going to talk about Liam is if he brings us up. Or again, I can't. I don't know how I've got to preface this a million times. But look, if he breaks a kangaroo's neck or does something wild like that, right? We have to cover it. I'm sorry, people. That's fucking news. Elliot's going to cover it, and he's not anti-Liam.
No, I'm not. I'm pro Liam.
Exactly.
Are you anti-Liam?
No, I'm not anti. I never wanted Liam kicked out of the Kings.
Okay.
I have said this. If you go back and watch my shows, I say this almost every show. I just want Liam to put out Dino King 2. That's it.
Heck yeah,
I want him.
me too,
I want
man.
him to do his job and have fun. That's it.
Check this out. Look, we got robo6.net. So this is Matt Barr, and this is, if I'm not mistaken, this is his alt, right?
Yeah, that's it.
I'm not mistaken. Do you have alts?
I've got 2 alts. I've got the Chosen Juan of CG and Sock Puppet 69.
Ah, okay. So okay, all right. Hold on. So, because I think, and everybody else on the show's got these sock accounts.
Not that I know of. No. Most people don't even use their Twitter. Jesker doesn't use Twitter, except for to get the links. DG, I couldn't tell you. 90s, I had to beg him to get a Twitter so I could start sending him the links for the shows, because at that time we weren't in a Discord together. I think Ruby has his business account and his Ruby King account. So,
and now, I'm trying to get rid of Matt Barr.
Why'd you mess it up, bro?
You were mentioning earlier, like, because we were talking on X also. You were mentioning that Tony like 4 times has tried to
kick off my show that has nothing to do with Comicsgate whatsoever. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's 3 or 4 times now.
But then what about this? Like, what's the purpose in like digging into Liam's past and trying to interview people that he's previously worked with? Like, this is a Mike Herrera post, and it says, "Hi, Mike. I'm curious if you know a guy named Liam Gray." What's the purpose of that? For what purpose?
Because Liam challenged me to check his resume.
To the extent that just to prove his credentials, that he's done this so and so.
Yeah, he
work
said
and
do
all
it.
that
He said do it, and then he said, "Hey, stop reaching out to these people and reach out to Scotsman." So I reached out to Scotsman and interviewed him.
Oh, nice.
That's the only reason why we found the Akira Toriyama and all these other manga quotes, was because, and I wasn't digging into Liam's past. Go to every show and see if we pull up anything from his past, unless somebody brings it to me and goes, "Hey, this is funny."
Yeah, because this here, for example, this Yuka, I like to interview you for what purpose? Just
because Liam said I would give somebody $1,000 if they can get me in touch with Yuka.
Huh. Interesting. There he is. Oh, what the fuck this is? Why is it that you attract war campaign? Yeah, why do you attract war campaign?
Why do I what?
Attract.
Oh, because
war
they
campaign.
hate me.
They hate you.
Yeah, they hate me.
Why don't you time them out? Can I get the mods in the link in the chat to time
I
these
can't.
people out?
I'm not I don't know if I'm a mod on your channel or not anymore. I'm not watching
anymore. I think I'm pretty sure you still are. Are you going to start bashing me now after this?
No. Why would I? I still got to do an Ominus review for you.
I don't know. Yeah, be honest on that. Bash that. Yeah, please bash that.
I will say that fucking that Ninja Turtles picture that you added with it, man. God, that's so fucking good, dude. It's so great. But I'll give you a full honest review on it. I'll do an actual video, just a solo video on it.
I'm trying to look for your name here.
I haven't.
But yeah, so is there anything else? Because I really have to close it down. Is there anything?
Yeah, I need to go too. No, that's it, man. I'm just here to answer your questions. I am Comicsgate. I'm not anti-CG. Our show's not anti-CG.
And what are you guys
just
do?
We have a personal beef with Liam, and I didn't like the way the optics were going about Vaughn. I just didn't like it. I didn't want to see another friend of mine go the way of like Richard Embry. Now, granted, Richard Embry eventually brought it upon himself. But
Yeah.
I hated that, man. Immediately getting labeled because you don't agree with something, and I hated that. So.
And what are you guys gonna do to like revert this whole bad rap you guys are getting? How are you guys gonna plan on fixing that?
Look, I don't know, man. We're just gonna do our show. That's all we can do is continue to promote people like you, Patrick Quinlan, and everybody else. Michael Ferraro that's been on, the Godfo guys. Vaughn, he came on for promotion. Tom Tuttle's been promoted on our show. We can just continue doing our promo shows once and twice a month and doing our show, man. Again, Liam is funny because everybody looks at it and goes, "Oh, you guys just hate him." I just want him to shut the fuck up. That's what I've said from the beginning. So, what else?
And he's already said that he's not. So we can all just assume that this is going to continue and continue and continue.
But
that sucks.
That's the worst part, man. But I mean, what am I supposed to do? I give the guy 4 to 6 shows to say what he wants to and don't respond to him? Nah, man, it's fucking dumb.
And so there's no information on who leaked that chat message thing.
But I don't know who leaked it. That's what I'm saying. I'm not involved.
Nice.
I don't leak DMs, Elliot.
Yeah.
That's
no, I don't either. That's
a hard fucking rule of mine. Is leaking
I will show
DMs.
DMs. I have no problem showing DMs, but leaking stuff, like especially in the group, because for example, like you're in that group and you're showing this stuff off, and for example, in that chat, I said, "Hey, what the fuck is going on, guys? Nobody is going to mention this leak," and I have to leave. So I left, and a bunch of people left. Now, what would have happened, for example, if that was affecting my business, or if that was affecting anybody else there, or any connections like that? No, you guys. I mean, whoever leaked that just threw a grenade in that chat room and just destroyed it. Like, I mean, no consideration at all for other people.
How many people are in there?
There's a bunch of people that were in there, but
There's a bunch of people that are in there. And you're dealing with a group that you can go to our show and see. The only time one of the only times I think I may have done it a couple of times where I showed DMs ever was when people said, "Hey, you're allowed to show this. Please show this. I want this to be on your show." I think DMs, I think private, I think group chats, and I think DMs should stay private between those people.
Yeah, Dark, stop revealing that.
If you are showing something to other people, you should trust them to keep it quiet. Now, here's the problem, though, when you talk about group chats, right, and leaking DMs. Frog Tony had TJ, Transylvania Jack, in rooms leaking all of it that had CG Kings in it.
Is there proof to that?
Yes, 100%. He got kicked out of the ARA room. If Jim Satala is in the chat, if Amoral Fat's in the chat, if Nick McHugh's in the chat, Salty was there. Matter of fact, Chris Bacon left the chat. He can bring that up to you. They were leaking that room every day. Transylvania Jack was screenshotting it and sending it to Frog Tony to the point where Chris Bacon left that room and TJ had to be kicked out. 100% facts.
I would like to see some receipts for that.
What am I going to do? Leak the DM room? But there's witnesses to that room. Like I said, Jim tells you, Nick McHugh, Amoral Fat, Chris Bacon. You can DM Chris Bacon and ask him.
Man.
Reggie Grande on Twitter.
All right.
DM him and ask him. Matter of fact, because he's the biggest neutral party, because Chris Bacon's not the biggest fan of mine, but he'll tell you exactly what happened because he left the room over it.
That's crazy. All right. Yeah, I would love to continue, but I don't have any more time.
No, you're good, man. I
don't know if you guys.
We've got a show at like 5:30 today. Did we promise the chat because we?
Yeah,
got
you guys
paid.
got to get ready for that.
Yeah, we promised if we made over $100 that we would do it, and we made well over that. And I'm super fucking pissed. I've never been so upset about making money in my life. I don't want to do the show.
Hey, DG, I'm gonna send you an invitation right now to come on next week's show to talk about your perspective of it, because I would like to hear what you have to say. Also, I don't know if you're up for that. If you want to come on next week, let me know in the DMs. But yeah, thank you very much, Tim, for coming on. Hopefully things
let me make
revert.
one more
Hopefully
statement,
we
man.
stop. But man, yeah, go ahead.
Just because people disagree doesn't make them anti, right? I don't.
Yeah.
You don't have to always get along. We're going to be in a big fucking group together for quite some time, and people are going to disagree. Simple as that, right? And I hope you can realize that. I just disagree with the way Ethan handled it, and that's it. I still like the guy, still respect the guy, still watch his show. Same thing with all of you guys. Like, you disagreeing with me, shoot you a DM, we discuss it, and we handle it. It's no problem.
Yeah.
So, that's it, man. I appreciate you letting me come on. I'll see you later, Elliot.
No problem at all. No problem at all.
Yeah,
Man.
bud.
You be safe.
Bye, bye. See you. You too.
All right, so yeah, I have to wrap this up. I would love to continue. Yeah, if we can do this next week, I could probably do like the same thing with you, talk to you about what's going on, and get your perspective. Because I think if you could tell us who leaked that image, you would help out Vaughn a lot. You would help me out a lot because I don't fucking want to know who's leaking chats. But anyways, yeah, I want to let you guys know my last show. That'll be it. I'm going to close down in just a little bit, but I do want to let you guys know that my last show for the year is going to be December 18th. I'm going to stream earlier in the day. I'm going to try to hopefully do like an open panel type thing where I get a bunch of people come on and hang out. We're probably going to stream for like about 3 hours or so, something like that, and so just to celebrate this year, to wrap up the this year, and then after December 18th, I'm not going to stream. And I'll come back next year, 2026, somewhere in mid January, something like that, because I need to recharge. Also, I'm working on pages of Ominus. Yeah, I'm not showing you anything. I'm gonna start showing you guys next year because I want to do like an art dump on you guys. So yeah, so thank you very much. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Just trying to figure out what the hell is going on with what's going on with all this Liam stuff, because my interest in all this is, number one, a group that I was in got leaked, and I was like, who the fuck did this? No, that's one of my interests. Number two, I hate to see Liam getting attacked like this. I can't talk any sense into War Campaign, Matt, or Lord Raptor Jesus, but these guys, Cynic CG Church, they wave the CG flag, and so I'm figuring that we could probably try to find a way to solve this, or whatever the case may be, or at least hear their side of it, And so that's my whole take on all this. Bring on your being in, or bring on, man. You gotta, hey, spell check, man, spell check. But yeah, so I'll catch you guys next week. Next week, December 11th is the show before the last, and then December 18th is the last show of the year. And then I'm going to be kicking it, hanging out, and that's it. So you guys be safe. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. I stream every week on Thursday, except on December 18th. After that, I'll take a break. But I normally stream every week Thursdays at this exact same time. Hopefully, I'll have on guests. Hopefully, on December 18th. And that's it. You guys be safe. Don't do it, Elliot. Just step. It's a dude. What? Don't do what? Talk to the DG? Oh, come on, man. But yeah, you guys be safe. I'll catch you guys later. Take care. Let me see if I can do my dismount. I don't know if I hit the goal. If I did, you guys will find out next week. I'll let you guys know. But yeah, the idea is my PayPal is in the chat. It's pinned to the chat. So if you can, like, make a donation to it, because I want to use that money to pay for that StreamYard subscription and get rid of this funky duck, and then start off 2026, better. And it's so bad. I think I need to have you on the week after that also, so you can let me know what was up. So yeah, so that's it. Thank you guys very much. I'll catch you guys later. You guys be safe. Have a great one. And shit, I always keep messing up my dismount. All right, I'll see you guys later. Wait, hold on. You guys be safe. Wait. I need to get rid of this shit. You guys be safe. Take care. Goodbye.